wrist, man. Check the wrist, man. Got him hot.
We are just to the west of you, Coach, on the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Haskins looking to throw on first down. Flushed out right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Here we go. 9:51.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Third down. Here's Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. On first down, it's Haskins. Slings this deep from the... It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Washington.
Oh,
Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's terrible defense.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
We got four. We got four.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Bullshit.
Monte Nicholson picks it, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted. but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point right down the middle.
I was ready to go to war, put it down, get smacked. Yeah, 14-0.
The
First
kickoff team on the
quarterback.
field now as they will send this one away.
Shit, nobody, just me.
This will be taken to the back
Nobody
of the end zone.
on. Shit, you weren't surprised just like me.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Alright. No defense right now.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams
get
script
it off
plays,
there,
we know
shit.
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Check, butt set. Check, butt set. I got one. 2 pilot, 64, weak. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll set up a throw. And Braith, the tight end's got it. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 49 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that'll make our score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. Yeah, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I got you. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Check.
Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
45 to Mike, 45 to Mike. It's just me and you. Okay? Flat.
To throw on 3rd down. Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But we're used. You consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call.
Let's go.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
50. 51. Watch the twist.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins able to find his running back, Geis. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Give the Redskins 13 there on a 1st down. Geis showing he's going to be an important part of this Redskin backfield as he's in there again for 1st down. From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st and goal, Washington.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the gun, it's Haskins. And this is taken
You right there to pick the ball, man. That shit is gay. What the fuck?
And through the air. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Ah, that's bullshit.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man, get up off that shit.
Good one as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Check. Now.
On 2nd down, it's Jones, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
He's going to take off with it. Fighting his way through contact. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. He completes it to Evans. A very solid gain of 27. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
Running right, Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Again on 2nd and 10 at Haskins. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective.
$40 ones. Get them $20. Give me the $40 ones.
Looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2.
All right.
Haskins will throw.
Yeah.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't
It's
scared
two headphones or one headphone.
These two offenses
Let me see
up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Yeah, them cool.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I don't want them. That's what I got.
Changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make this an 8-point game. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players.
Damn,
athletes
man.
all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Here we go.
Now Haskins on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On 2nd and 10, Haskins. Throwing left side, it's complete.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Haskins now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. He'll let this go for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And this is caught by Evans. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Go! Smooth!
Back to throw again. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Let's go. 10 over. Choke team, spill. Ready?
After the penalty, it's Jones. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Redskins,
garbage.
They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
Yeah, they call holding.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. but overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
Team 6. Yo, just 2.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Raheem Mostert. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You watching my stream,
Marco?
Marco?
This one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
No.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's Geis. Kendall Beckwith on the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it's a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Said, who are you?
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And some strong running. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Geis with the carry on 2nd down. Now we're going to get a stoppage.
Good shit,
boy, that looks to be Geis, who is down on the turf. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
You injured him.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And he's taken down.
That's bullshit.
Now after
Injured everybody. Fuck it. That's bullshit right there, bro.
We'll check on his status when we get back. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. He completes this one to Mack. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer.
You let him get the 1st down?
You let your guy go because he might
Garbage.
be tough coverage.
I knew he was doing some hot dog shit too.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now Haskins.
Oh my God.
Jordan Whitehead there defensively.
Whenever they're trying to
You
attack
gotta
the zone
pick that,
defense,
bro.
you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle,
You
it
have
could
to
be in
pick
the
that.
seams,
That's
in the edges.
bullshit.
In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now it's Haskins.
I knew he was going there.
Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick here is good.
He should
have
have had 3.
24 all. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets to 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Get garbage.
The Bucs offense set to begin
Why would
their
you
next
juke to the
possession,
left?
and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Mostert. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Nothing like a little power football that they're playing right there on the left side. That was the strong side of the offensive line. They paved the way.
They paved the way. He lowered the shoulder and powered forward to convert. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. It's been an excellent day for him.
That
football,
worked.
no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the
I got my
formation.
robot back.
Easy completion.
Oh,
First down.
Lord.
It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he's
Oh,
going
let
to be
me
stopped here for no
shake that
gain.
nigga.
And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he takes it inside
There's
the
nobody
10 to
run
the
Hail
8
Marys in
before
here.
he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. His pass caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Peyton Barber.
You should have hit A.
Touchdown of the new
You
season.
lost
And
that.
they're able to break the tie and move out
playing
in front
that.
here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I gotta stop him right here. I stop it right here. Game over. He can't stop me. I gotta get another turnover.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time able to get 3.
And he go waste
That's
time.
not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something
Oh.
out of the drive.
They'll take it.
me.
Just, I like the way we do
It's
it.
me.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. He looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check out 61. Matchbox lights.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, you got to catch
Through
that ball,
contact.
bro.
Brings up 2nd down.
Like, come on.
So he can't hang
Good
on,
one.
and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression
Did he
that
not
I
catch
heard,
it?
maybe from you.
No.
I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know what Coach said.
He did catch it.
No, he
That's just the
didn't.
game.
No chance.
I watched it in slow mo.
Easier said than done.
He didn't catch it,
Well,
bro.
partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Mostert. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay. The running game continues to be a big part of their success here early in the 4th quarter.
And with those types of runs, that tells you they feel very confident in their running game. They feel very strong at this stage of the contest, and they want to keep doing
Oh,
exactly what we
get
saw
to the
there.
outside,
Running the ball down their
Moisture.
throat.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and the lead now up to 14.
He had me up 14-0
14-0
first quarter, bro. I had to come
This field
back.
a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by DeMonte Kazin. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Like that
Extra
name,
point by
Malachi.
Gay is up and good.
Huh?
Lead now to 3
Like that
touchdowns to
name.
21.
What, the field goal?
Nah, you ain't to see me score?
I didn't.
Oh, the first play, boy, post route.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
We need nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Haskins to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball,
You intercepted
they like
it
to
again.
collaborate and just heave it up sometimes.
I knew they
Because
was
you
gonna
can
call
get
it
these
pass
types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Let's go. Mike 5-4. I got. Go. 54. Right there. 54.
Throwing again. Here's Haskins. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them 1 closer. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, high 7. Ready.
Now Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
What if it lets you run through all of them?
I was trying to pick my balance
2 minutes
up.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Ready,
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run it with Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line. In pre-game, get to the ground, shift you with those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they probably got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter, in the zone, the ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Why is your joystick shaking like that?
Oh no, that's crazy.
And that
Why
is
did
no
make him
good.
go way over
And
there?
this score will stay right where it is. Now, this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a
You should
three-score
have just
game.
aimed it to the
And
right.
that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Now a desperation throw deep. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Why you ain't checking them, White? What the
Touchdown.
fuck?
So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high
gonna win.
and hope that one of the guys can
Let's
come
see
up
if this
with it.
sticks here and makes you
Side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well,
Well, they
fourth
can
quarter,
cover it right
felt
here.
like they needed the football back.
That's
Unfortunately, they
Mike
couldn't
Evans,
get it.
bro. You getting that
And
ball.
I know we brought analytics into the game.
Huh?
And someone has said here that the
So
data
that's
says
Mike
that when a
Evans
team's
getting that
expecting
ball.
an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Big game. I needed that game. He was 2-0. I was 1-1.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in.
Why you think you name? Why you think you name your coach most hated?
I'm seeing 20/20 visions.
Come on, let's go to war. Duos, let's go.